I think what's been really exciting as we talk about the transition of this out of my career but into the role is that, as you said, the causes that have been very important to me I can focus even more energy on, because very early out of the gate I think you realize once you have access or a voice that people are willing to listen to, with that comes a lot of responsibility, which I take seriously. And it was really one of the first things we connected on. It was one of the first things we started talking about when we met, was just the different things that we wanted to do in the world and how passionate we were about seeing change. I think that was, that's what got date 2 in the books, probably.
Plenty to talk about.
My name is Harry, I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Something, and I was like, let me record it. Let's go to Twitter. There's this here, and I just responded to that 2 minutes ago. All right, so let's review that. Okay, they always knew, let's pause. They always knew that my wife Meghan Markle was going to leave because of the way they were abusing her, but I think the most embarrassing thing was that I decided to live with her, Prince Harry. Okay, so let's listen to it. It's only 21 seconds and it's very low. I'm gonna have to pump up the volume. All right, so 21 seconds.
To my mum as well. And look, they always knew that my wife was going to leave because of the way that they were abusing her. But I think the most embarrassing thing is that I just decided to leave with her.
Do they think the intent was to make her to leave, or to break her spirit so she would be easier to control?
I would love to hear the rest of it, but there's one question that got me here, this one here, and then I'll go back and read some other comments. I'm really surprised they didn't try to take Archie away from them before they left. Okay, so this is where I come in. This response was there before, 25 minutes before, so let me read hers and then I'll read mine. Oh, I know, technically Archie is supposed to be in custody of the crown, but I think they didn't push that for 2 reasons. First, Archie is part black and his darkness was already concerned. Second, the PR nightmare, the British royal family would have gotten in touch if they did that. Maybe, but I mean, can you imagine? They would love to keep him over there so they could do the abuse of him as well. Alright, so this is me here, and I think I have mentioned what I just wrote here in one of my videos. I think I said plan of exit, and I have Harry and Meghan's picture saying goodbye or something like that. I think it's on PYTE, but this is what I wrote. In my humble opinion, they planned it perfectly. Vacation to Canada was what Harry and Meghan made them believe. Harry went back without Archie and Meghan. Back meaning back to the UK. Thus the escape. The world now know both parents made the decision together. It wasn't Meghan who kept Archie. Harry gave his final speech, stated, "The decision that I made for my wife and I is not one," okay, I couldn't put anymore, "it's not one I made lightly."
The decision that I have made for my wife and I to step back is not one I made lightly. It was so many months of talks after so many years of challenges. And I know I haven't always gotten it right, but as far as this goes, there really was no other option.
It's after many months of talk and after this and that, you know, this kind of speech. Harry made it perfectly and said it was his decision. Okay, but the institution, the royal rights, failed to understand and try to listen to that part. But now let's go back into this and see if there's anything some other people are saying. Okay, Harry is doing for Meghan what his father never did for his mother. He's protecting her and their 2 beautiful children. I don't doubt Charles loved his sons, but he absolutely should have been more proactive in protecting Diana. Okay, this is exactly it. They thought they had him under control, and when he broke that hold quite easily, they lash out like a spoiled children. It's why the derangers go so hard for Meghan but hold back on Harry. They still think he's going back to the prison. They want him to.
And I have no regrets. It's incredibly sad, but I have no regrets at all, because now I'm in a place where I feel as though I should have been 4 years ago.
Okay, and Genesis 2:24 was a person. There's that. I personally think they were so shocked when Harry left too, mainly because they don't know the meaning of loyalty. Forget the Oprah interview and those interviews to promote Spare. Harry destroyed them. I'm telling you, he held back a lot. There's one video where I said, you know, the steps that they took to release certain information, it's really brilliant, because on any of these kind of interviews, the Oprah interviews, the docuseries, the Spare, you will think he'd, you know, spill everything, but it was very calculated. I've said this a long time ago. It was very calculated, because the amount of information that they have, they didn't just spill it in one place. Okay, bullseye, Prince Harry leaving was not on the royal family agenda, and that's what it means to be a true partner and a devoted husband. Some folks might want to look into it. Okay, Harry wanted out for years. Meghan gave him the great opportunity to go. Glad they left those horrendous people. And one video, several videos, I've said, I think Harry was willing to stay until William's children were at age to do those engagements. You know, maybe, and I would say 16, 17, probably early 20s. I wait until they could do those things on their own, and then he will leave. But they push. And then what Piers Morgan said, go back to America. So that was the cue. And probably they thought about it and said, that's not a bad idea. And then they left. Okay, Harry, a true husband and a man unlike his father and brother. Now he takes no orders from anyone. When he wakes up, his wife's face isn't plastered on all newspapers. Okay, I don't know how hard it was to accept that Harry wouldn't leave Archie either. Okay, they were always going to throw Harry under the bus at some point, but the fact that he married an American woman of color with a career and her own money made them extra vicious and jealous. He didn't deserve that betrayal. He always did what was asked of him. Yep, the royal family is not loyal. That's it. Yeah, that's for sure. And many times when you look at many interviews, forget the part where his brother keep on throwing him under the bus, like he's gonna be drinking, he's this and that, but he always protect them. He always protect them, especially in the Obama Foundation. When they ask who come up with certain ideas, he never said it. And deep inside, the first time I heard it, I was like, it's you, Harry. I know it's you. Because anybody who will be able to explain in such a great detail, it's someone who had the idea. There's no way William will know this kind of things, because he explained it so perfectly and so many angles and all sort of detail. It's someone who created, who had the vision of the project. So he never threw the brother under the bus. But in Spare, he did say, I think it was, yeah, he did say when I think the World Foundation, it was his idea. He was his brainchild or something. He mentioned it in Spare. But and out in public and things like that, he didn't say it. But they push him to. All right, well said and well done to Prince Harry and Princess Meghan. Margaret stays. When she was giving the choice, I guess that is what they expected. And then look at her. She died miserable. What is that? Let me pause this so I don't get... Okay, they definitely goes here. Spare by Prince Harry. Okay, point of view, the royal family after getting their copies of Spare. What the hell? Now the royal family can never use Prince Harry's life as blackmail. Checkmate. Okay, this is 20 seconds. What the hell is that? Okay, so there's a music. This is Prince Harry destroying everything. I have a thumbnails that had something like that, where he's leaving with his suit and then behind it is just fire. Okay, They expect this man to let his pregnant wife, okay, the love of his life, walk away. And for what? So he could play second fiddle to the Well sisters. What are they on? Okay, I'm really surprised they didn't try to take Archie away from, okay, so that's the one I went into. Okay, abuse, there's the laugh, or the gaslighting. She never got rid of her management. She had no intention of staying. It was planned. Oh, shut up. Planned what? All the abuse, so she had control of all these people who were saying all these negative things about. Okay, you know what? You are baggage for God. You just need to experience it. Let's see here. Liar, bully. Okay, so there's the squad coming. Let's just black while I'm at it. Okay, let's go. Okay. Oops. Go in here. I just lost everything. Forget open interview. Okay, I read some of these. There's this. They expected this man to let the... Okay, I read that. When was this interview? Okay, I would like to see the entire thing. During his store promotion, his book Spare. So about a year ago. Okay. Let's read some few more and then that's it. The crazy part about this clip is that they really thought they had an abuse victim for life. They really thought they had abused and conditioned Harry enough that he will never leave. They really tired to make sure he could not stand on his own, so he would be dependent on them forever. Okay, Harry, a true husband and a man unlike his father and brother. But when you think about it, when he was saying he doesn't like Britain, he rather stay in Africa, do his things and all of that. And then when you hear some of the things that he's saying in Spare, he looked like he used to hang out, you know, traveling across Africa for fun, and nobody give a damn about him. He's doing his thing. And then it seems like as well he used to hang out a lot in the US. Okay, he come and hang out in the US. What was it in one scenario where he was at a party at Courtney Cox's house and stuff like that, just hanging out. So Harry was always around, just hanging out. He see how the life outside was. He just needed the perfect person, the partner that will be next to him to be able to handle some of the things that he does. Okay, he did what all grown married men should do, and that is protect his family, period. Harry is correct. He knows what the plot was. All right, they were used to him taking the abuse quietly. That's it. Yep. They assume he will continue to be theirs. They failed to realize he found a home and with her, and the love he needed and deserved and was waiting on. There was no way he was letting that go to stay in a place that was toxic to him, and he knows they never treat him right. So when he see that, and he was like, okay, let's get out of here. This is the one and only reason so many people are still bullying Harry and Meghan relentlessly till today. They're all a baggage for God. Everything will come to an end. And God knows the direction he's taking this nonsense into. Alright, yeah. I don't think they expected Harry to follow once they chased Meghan out. They probably thought he would say he could leave the UK, but it was his choice for them to leave. Okay, like I said in that speech that he made before he went to meet Archie and Meghan in Canada. So he made it clear that it was his decision. So he made the world know this is his decision. So it's both parents who made the decision. So the institution cannot dare go after Archie, regardless of their nonsense. Their protocol that they have is the property of the crown and all of that. So both parents, the world know, in reality, both parents made the decision. It's not the grandparents or the abused people over there. Can you imagine the abuse and the pedophile that's going on? Oh my God, I don't even want to think beyond that. These people are barracudas, but actually very cowardice in their silence. History took a sharp turn with Diana, now Harry, dysfunctional family. Okay, I get it. He's a good on camera. How about a special episode of Suit with Harry and Camera? Okay, what the fuck is this? Okay, I don't know. Both, where did I find a full interview? Well said, Harry, you are both well rid of that shower of racist was it Bassus? All right. So what is that? Two people like something. If the royal family was doing what was okay. So this is something a while back. So that's it. I just wanted to share that and get this out of the way because everything was in my head. So thank you for watching.
A few moments later.
So there's another tweet that I saw and I thought I'd share it with you. Again, we are still in September 29, 2023. Now it's 5:24 a.m. So I took a break and I saw this and I was like, let's get it out of the way. All right. Quote. Let me see. Let's see here. There it is here. Let's recharge or refresh, I should say. So there it is here. 312.30. $312.30. Okay, so let's see here. I don't know. I have to keep tab of it. When we heard Meghan and Harry were coming, we were so distracted, honestly. I was just like, oh, Meghan is here. I love you. All right, 2 minutes and 18 seconds.
To be able to introduce and welcome on behalf of all the citizens of our great state, their Royal Highnesses, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex.
Second, is that the same school? This is the first time I'm seeing this. Is that the same school where Meghan did the speech, whatever, not speech, but where she called that young man to come to the podium about, and I think, what was the question about female empowerment or something like that? Is that the same school, but this is from the outside? Wow. And the screams from those kids is very electrifying. All right, let's continue. Like it's different clips from different angles. I don't know, whoever put this together must have searched the internet to put all of this together. The other one seems like it was like a one of the people on the audience, civilian type of thing, and the whatever, I don't even know what I'm saying. And this one is from like a professional, let's say from CNN or something. Why is it 9 News? So they put those clips together one after the other.
We found out that Meghan and Harry were coming. We were so distracted, honestly. I was just like, oh my god, Meghan's here. I love you.
Meghan waving. Meghan was waving at us, and we got a glimpse of Harry as well. So it was a really good atmosphere, to be honest.
You could kind of hear her speaking inside. She was very elegant when she spoke. Yeah, very pretty as well. What did you think she was saying?
I don't know. I think she was saying how amazing the school is, and how lucky she is to witness all of this.
So you guys were doing your HSC this morning. Yeah. Did you know the couple were coming, or how did you focus?
Yeah, actually lied to us. No, they told us the premier was only coming. They didn't tell us no prince.
We heard. Got a bit of a crush on Harry, do you? He's taken. I think I like Meghan more.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Alright, so there's my comment here. 23 minutes ago, I told you, I just saw it. Okay, the royal family fumbled big mother effing time. They let all of this go. Now they're chasing for that kind of admiration. One person liked it. I remember this. It gives me chills. At the time, the atmosphere was electric. Prince Harry and Meghan are the icon of our generation. They are truly loved globally by many, especially the younger generation. Okay, they really are. They have that special connection with youngsters. Willie and Mumbles couldn't handle all of this love. Okay, they just can't stomach seeing the love people were showing to Harry and Meghan. Unfortunately, after almost 4 years, they're still jealous about them despite not doing any royal work. They left them with the spotlight, yet they cannot shine. One of many, they, the royal family, had a meltdown. They couldn't believe what they were seeing. There's that. Wow, my goodness. I'm happy all this happened publicly, so Meghan and Harry got to leave. Could you imagine them pretending to treat Meghan nice in public and then do all those things to her behind closed doors? She will not be here today. That's right. God works in mysterious ways, wonder to perform. Yeah, she's right. I agree with her 100%. Yeah, in public, they're being nice and everything. And then behind the scene, the evilness that we see. And then there's something Princess Diana have said. And I believe, not Martin Bashir interview, it was the voice coach, I believe, where she's saying, oh, when they were dating, her and Charles were dating, the royal family treated her nice and everything. But once she got married, it was a completely different story.
It's like being sucked in, just people pushing and then people pulling, all in the same direction.
So you're being what, pushed by family?
Yeah, my family looked great, and so did my friends, and so did Charles's family. They liked me. They were very good to me. When I was a guest.
What does that mean?
Means it changed when I was a daughter and the positions changed.
Fine.
What was it like introducing Meghan to your father and your brother?
What was it like? It was exciting. I mean, I've been seeing her for a period of time when I literally didn't tell anybody at all. And then William was longing to meet her, and so was Catherine. So, you know, they're being our neighbours. We managed to get that in quite a few times now. And Catherine's been absolutely
wonderful,
amazing, as is William as well. Fantastic support. And then my father as well. We had a couple of, no more than that.
We've had
a handful of teas and meetings and all sorts of gatherings over at his place as well. So no, the family together have been absolutely solid support, and my grandparents as well have been wonderful throughout this whole process, and they've known for quite some time. So how they haven't told anybody is again a miracle in itself. But no, the whole family have come together and have been a huge amount of support.
They've been amazing.
And Meghan, your parents, do you think, very happy for you, obviously. Do you think they have worried at all about the scale of what you're getting into?
Well, I'm sure at the onset, both my parents and my close friends were concerned because we got very quickly swept up in a media storm that, as I shared, was not part of my life before that, but they also had never seen me so happy.
So it's almost the same thing. We just need to keep on praying for her protection and well-being. So there's some people who like it. Okay, Meghan and hubby, Archie and little bit dad. Okay, so I remembered all of this. This is the person who just liked the thing that I just did here. Alright, so that's it. Let me get back to my editing. I'm struggling to finish it. I hate editing, but I love recording though. Alright, so that's it. Thank you for watching.